Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people. You know when I put these orange croc-like shoes on, it's time to get in the garden or go and see the chickens. Most of my focus has been on making sure the chickens are good, that they have everything that they need, that they're thriving in their outside space. Making sure that me and my son are good, that Xander's good, that we're thriving and doing the best that we possibly can. And also just trying to find my way back to van life. Even if it was one step at a time, just getting in there, cleaning the van, removing the battery, washing it. Finally, I got the battery installed, and you'll see that later. But first, garden cleanup and garden tour. So I'm a lazy gardener. I really just stick my hands in the dirt wherever I can find space and plant the seeds or plant food scraps, and this is what comes of it. Yellow potatoes that were going bad in the bag in the house, sweet potatoes that have come back year after year, also grown from just little pieces from old sweet potatoes I never ate, and a bunch of carrots, a bunch of pepper plants that I actually got from a coworker at my job who runs the agriculture program. And I've gotten my peppers from him in the past, and my collard plant, which is one of my prized possessions. I feel really lucky, and I feel like my collards are special because they're like 5th generation from a single plant I bought from this coworker maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So that's really exciting. I had my hand at Brussels sprouts. They were the best Brussels sprouts that I have eaten in my entire life. But at a certain point in time, the plant stopped really producing like the big juicy ones, and I stopped looking for them. The collard plant went to seed as usual. I need to collect those. The Brussels sprouts, I realize here, had more to offer than I gave notice to, which is kind of disappointing, but you win some, you lose some. I just planted onions not that long ago, and so many weeds. My goodness, that's part of the reason why I'm out here, is just the more I look around this place, the more weeds pop up and the bigger and stronger they get. And that is a problem because this soil is healthy and it's nourishing these weeds when it should be nourishing food. I can't be lazy anymore. I've got some work to put in, pulling these weeds, collecting these radish seeds, which I have 1,000,001 radish seed pods. It's kind of ridiculous. This is where we're at in the garden. Cleaning her up, collecting peppers, collecting seeds, and making space in the ground for whatever I decide. I've got to see what is good to grow during this time in the summer. Y'all like the pepper leaves? Do you like them? Those are radish seeds. It's Saturday, May 31st. And I did have full intention of coming out here this morning and doing exactly what I've been doing, pulling these weeds and harvesting these peppers because it's been long overdue. I've just been so focused on inside the house life, especially since it's been so hot. Making sure that we're getting through the weeks, especially these last few weeks of school, and we're officially done and out for the summer. And also making sure the chickens are happy and cared for, and just been enjoying that space on the other side of the house. But with all of that, I've neglected the garden. So I have a lot of weeds, overgrown pepper plants, overgrown radishes that have all gone to seed. So now I have probably literally a million seed pods to collect, have collected, and don't know what to do with now at this point, but little worms. But I'm glad I got out here. I was gonna get out here regardless, but I was anticipating it being extremely hot, even at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's going on probably 9:30, 10 now. But it's been beautifully cool. Beautifully cool. Oh my God, there's worms inching through the soil. They look like the sandworms from Dune, like just inching along. But it's beautifully cool. I haven't even had my coffee this morning. I don't even know how that's been possible, but I haven't had my coffee. It's been beautifully cool out here. I've been extremely productive. I've got 1,000 peppers, 1,000,000 seed pods. I've pulled a lot of weeds. I'm making space for something new. I really want to grow cucumbers. I don't know if it's too late in the season, and it's going to be too hot for the plants, but I'd really like try my hand at cucumbers because I'd really like to make some pickles. I'm gonna pickle the peppers and pickle the radishes. I can salvage of the radishes and go from there. Yeah, I've made plenty of space now, so I can fit some other things in here. I just to see what seeds I have or see what seeds I want to buy. This has been my morning. Getting my hands dirty, clearing my mind, thinking about things. And enjoying the weather, enjoying the sounds, enjoying all these bugs creeping and crawling. I feel like the soil is so alive. I'm seeing spiders and mites and ants and worms and weird little creatures, snails. I'm almost done here. I've got like 1 or 2 radishes left to pull, a handful of weeds, and then I'm gonna go inside and have my breakfast and my coffee and get on with the day. Oh, I'm gonna go get the van battery, exchange the van battery, and hopefully crank it. It's bedtime and I don't have the baby here to help me put y'all in the coop, so what's it gonna be? Y'all gonna take it easy on me or no? I gave y'all some extra time while I got myself together inside the house, and now I've got to do this by myself. Ginger, don't you give me a hard time, girl. Who's gonna be first? We all know it's not gonna be Ginger. Who's gonna be first? Ginger, I need you to help me out. Ideas first. Then the stretch marks. This is normally how it goes. This is normally how it goes. Get back in there. Oh, why are you trying to escape, my dear? You know the drill. Ven, pollita. You gonna let me get you today? Come on, Ginger. Usually Ginger jumps in by herself, but that's only if the other chickens don't block the door trying to get out. Don't look at me like that, girl. You know it's bedtime, and you're blocking the entrance for Ginger. Bugs biting me, man. Go, Ginger. Girl. What are you doing? Just a lady petting her chicken. Who would have thought? This is not permission for everybody to come out. It's bedtime. Including you, Ginger. Pollita, what the heck? You're making this difficult. Go, Ginger. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good night, girls. Good night, Pollita. We did it! I just got out the shower and I'm in the studio for the second time today, which feels really good because I got started on earrings / magnets, and I haven't painted anything new with my earring business, my art business, in a long time. And I had this idea, and today I was like, you know what? It feels like a really good day. I've been productive, doing a little bit outside with the van, the garden. I got the battery, the chickens are put away. Let me take a shower and get my behind in the studio to be productive and continue along this process, because I really shouldn't be taking as long as I had been in the past. I can knock these out, and especially given the energy that I have had today, which has been really refreshing and really good, I can do this. But I've been thinking a lot about the interaction that I had earlier today when I went to go get the van battery, because I had previously pulled out the battery, put it in the back of my car, and it wasn't until earlier today that I was able to go to AutoZone and exchange it. And so I haul this battery in, and I get in line. An older man helps me out. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I need to exchange this battery." He's like, "Okay, we need to test it first." And he goes to like put the clamps on, and the clamps aren't staying. So then he's calling another employee to come and help him figure out where the other pieces are. And the employee's looking at the guy like, flips it around because it's a screw-in battery rather than a ring around a post battery. You get what I mean? And the employee's like, "It's right here. You should know this." And the older employee's like, "Well, I'm glad you know this." And so they test the battery. They tell me the battery's bad. I say, "Yeah, I knew that when I walked in." He's like, "Well, we got to test it regardless." I say, "I know, I understand." So they ask me what I'm putting it in. I tell them the van. They look up my information. They go get the new van, or they go get the new battery, whatever. And it's an older gentleman who originally started helping me, and then a younger gentleman, and then there's like a few other employees on the side. And so they're like, "Okay, well, it's not under warranty because it's been over 2 years. So you're going to have to pay the full charge." I said, "That's no problem. Whatever. I'm prepared for that." Then another guy came over and gave me a discount. I said, "Okay, thank you. I appreciate that." And then the older man goes, "Is your car here? Do you need help? You took this battery out by yourself?" I said, "Yes, my car is here. No, I don't need help. And yes, I took the battery out myself." And he was kind of like, "Oh, you did that? Like, oh, I didn't know." He was kind of like going off like, "Oh, I didn't know girls be doing that, women be doing that. I would think that you wouldn't do that because you got like to get your nails done." And I'm sitting there like, my nails weren't even cut at this point. I cut them after the fact because I was self-conscious. But it was weird because he very clearly had manicured fingernails before he even brought that up about me being a woman working on a vehicle and fingernails being nice. I remember consciously observing his hands and noticing the clean cuts and the clear polish on top. So for him to bring that up, weird suggestion, but it was funny because immediately after he said that, the other 2 male employees that gave me the discount and was helping the old man figure out the stuff were like, "Well, so-and-so's daughters be working on their cars more than he does. And of course women be working on cars. Man, what you talking about?" And I was like, the whole time I'm like, pay my money, get my battery. Y'all have a great day. Thank you. Bye. And hauled the battery right back out into the back of my car. And it was like a pleasant experience. Nothing about it was negative or felt off. It was just a very conscious, in the moment, present experience where I'm observing these people do their job and interact with each other and like very simply do what I'm asking for in exchanging this battery. It was just a moment that I noticed, but I found it very particularly interesting that he felt so compelled to say it out loud, the comment of like, "You took the battery out of your vehicle? I didn't think that you would do that. I would, I would think that women would want to get their nails done." It was some sort of comment like that, but I'm very clearly sitting there knowing exactly what I'm asking for with nobody there with me, and my fingernails were not painted, so I don't know why you would assume that of me. And you're a man with your fingernails done working in an auto shop. I digress. After I got back with the battery, I came home, came in here, started on these. Little Earth paintings. It's going to say Mama. Started that, went and got Chick-fil-A, ate, and then got in the bed for a nap. But that nap was kind of like, it was mediocre. It didn't really hit the nap spot the way I needed it to, but it was a good amount of rest. And then went and put the chickens away and took a shower, and now I'm here back to work on this. So I'm going to stop yapping because I just wanted to get that story out and kind of yap. But I'm going to work and I'm going to show you my process. And if you want earrings that I've made, or magnets that I've made, or stickers or prints or something custom, you can email me, or you can go to my website and send me a message or put in an order, and I'll make you something or I'll send you something. And I would really, really, really appreciate your support of my creative endeavors, because I've got the van, I've got the chickens, I've got the garden, I've got my son, I've got myself, I've got this house, but I've also got my creative artsy side, and I'm really trying to tap back into that. And I'm feeling it. It's coming. But I want more of you to be able to experience it and witness it and wear it. I don't have any earrings on, but that's just because I got out the shower. However, imagine these. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm moving on. Bye.